civil, as we would call it at the time. But all I did was to concentrate on mastering the basics of science and mathematics. So after my A-level, I opted for 3 engineering courses here at GhIE. Again, we were just choosing, but I never met an engineer in my life. So, you say, oh, you read electrical, then mechanical, to read civil engineering. I'm sure you'll be asking yourself, I was probably home and dry. Now I understood what I was doing. I knew my destiny. I knew what I wanted to do. Well, I didn't know. And I believe, and the reason I'm saying this, or giving you this story, there are many of you, especially in the first years, and even probably might be in the final year, and you are still not very sure. So I chose all 3. But as destiny would have it, I was chosen as one of the 28 students from the whole country. At the time I didn't feel it. Only 28 of us were admitted into the civil engineering course in 1989-90 year group. What is Mark 151? It's still there. Or they changed the name. Analysis 1, Analysis 2, Algebra 1, Algebra 2, and Statistics, and then CE. Okay, I read civil, so you understand me. Theory of structures, strength of materials, thermodynamics, electrical, when you electrical, those things. You were asking yourself, what is all this about? So complex, equations, and So by the time we got to 3rd year, the scales on my eyes began to fall, and I could see yonder. I, however, did not know what the future beheld. I completed in 1993. So 30 years after school, and having completed my Master of Science course, as I've told you, and undertaking many wonderful and fulfilling designs, and also taking up leadership positions, I am still searching for answers to the myriad of questions bothering my mind. Oh, did I know that today we will be designing with computers and using drones to collect survey data? We never imagined that. Will I have known about augmented reality, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud computing, mobile phone, we take mobile phone for granted, Internet of Things, and many more? The answer is a big no. So as I took an excursion into my mind and tried to imagine, or probably reimagine, what the future of our world would be, I got to a cliff. And as I tried to look at what lay beyond the burning bush without it being consumed like Moses, I heard a voice which said, and now I'm in Revelation, write these things. And that is why I wrote them. And tell your people, representatives of the next generation, upon whom I have endowed my creative abilities and innovative minds, not to despair. For behold, they will do a new thing. That which eyes have never seen, ears never heard, neither have entered into the heart of men, the things which I have prepared for them that love my principles. Now, I'm not adding to scripture, but I'm using it to illustrate something. For them that, in the scriptures, for them that love the Lord. For them that love my principles and master the science of engineering. For the day is coming. Now I'm sounding like a preacher man. But do you know that the most transferable skill or profession is when you are in the sciences? You can be anything that you want. You can be a lawyer. You can be a priest. There are so many of them. You can be, I remember one of our mates completed here. The next time he had chartered as an accountant. So you are in the best profession, I can tell you. Anyway, gather my principles. I'm going back and master the science of engineering. For the day is coming when I will pour out my spirit upon them, and our sons, you, and our daughters shall prophesy. They will become prophets and become prophetesses. And the old men will dream dreams. Young men will see visions.